I'm seeing solo travel. I'm seeing a woman who has got a raise, has got a promotion, is making more money in her business, and is living an elevated lifestyle where she is free to travel. And while you're out traveling in a different country, I'm hearing a foreign country or a place that you've never been before, like out of state, not just a new town, either a new state, a new country. I feel like for a lot of you, it's a new country. Traveling out of your country by yourself with this money from this job that's coming in or this income that's coming in. And I see you meeting a man while you're traveling in a foreign country. So in the last collective reading that we did, we're talking about leaving some people, letting some people go. That's the best thing you can do to serve them, and then opening up to your next level, moving on to your next level. And now we're getting insight into what is this next level? What is this new person? So we have Four of Wands, which is a card of celebration. I'm getting Bon Voyage. Some of you are leaving your current job and you're going to have a goodbye party. You're going to have a going away party. Others of you are being put in a position where you can work remote, or you are going to be relocating to a different country for your job, and there's some sort of bon voyage party. You could be giving it to yourself. You could be just having people over. But there's this energy of celebration. There's this energy of moving on to new, bigger, and better things. There's an energy of celebration with the energy of the Five of Wands and the Knight of Wands. With the Fool, walking away from an environment that felt competitive, walking away from an experience where you felt like the industry is so saturated. Do people even want to hear what I have to offer? Or there were people at that old job who were trying to sabotage you, or like whatever. Just like there was this messy energy where you could have even had like a false start in your career. And I don't think that anything is actually a false start, but it's like you thought that it was celebration. You thought that you were, getting everything that you wanted, but then there ended up being conflict and chaos and just like fighting situations that made you angry, dealing with jealousy and different things like that. And I just see you moving forward into a new cycle. Traveling and moving forward into a new cycle where there's an abundance of people who want you. I see you being in this energy of being wanted. In this energy of being wanted in your career. Going from I'm competing, I am trying to stand out, I am trying to be heard, I'm trying to feel good enough or whatever. Going from that energy, going to an energy of celebration, being in an energy of I've arrived, being in an energy of being known, having attracted your soulmate job, having attracted a better environment where you just feel taken care of, you feel respected, you feel seen. I see you in a position in your career where you feel respected for your ideas, respected for what you have to offer and how you are able to serve. And this is a new beginning, like a major new beginning that you're manifesting, because we have the Fool, the Lovers, and the Sun, which these are all major arcana cards back to back to back. So it's giving like Amos 9:13 in the Bible. It won't be long now. I am going to send blessings quickly, one on the heel after the other, so fast that your head will swim. So it's like this abundance of opportunities. You get the new job, then you get the new car, and then you get the new apartment, and then you get the new opportunity, and then you book your, your next trip. It's like I'm seeing somebody moving into a new apartment or moving into a new home, and then it's like, yes, I can't even have a housewarming party right now because I actually have my first trip that's booked. Like somebody got the keys to the home, they moved in their boxes, they know that the furniture is on the way, but they're heading out to Bora Bora for a bit. They're heading out to the Maldives for a bit. They're heading out to Paris for a couple of weeks because they can. It's like this energy of new and new and new and new and new. And then when you get to Bora Bora, you get to the Maldives, you're sitting underneath like a bungalow, or you're sitting underneath like a hut or something, or you're in like a restaurant, like an outside outdoor restaurant, and you're working on your laptop, or you're working on your iPad, or you're jotting down different ideas in a journal or something, and then there's a man who's there and he's working on his laptop or his iPad, or he's taking a business call or something, and then he just comments like, aren't we so blessed to be working in a place that's so beautiful, and da 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 da, or he makes a comment like, it's hard work, but I love my job. And you're like, oh my God, I also love my job. And then you guys like have this moment. I'm getting like that song Summer Love by One Direction. Even though I'm not getting that it's a love for a season, a love that's just for, a moment, but it's just like the energy of two people meeting in a way that just feels very spontaneous, obviously is divinely orchestrated. It's like you're going to be in a position where you're stepping into this next level, you're stepping into this next level experience, and then you're also being divinely guided into better, like your soulmate relationship. With the energy of the sun here, there's just so much happiness. I'm just seeing you in this energy of happiness and abundance. This energy of happiness and abundance and fulfillment. Like it just feels like the sun is just shining down on your life. With the energy of the Three of Pentacles, you're going to be working with people that you really like, collaborating with people that you really enjoy. And this was an opportunity that you felt like you were waiting for a really long time for. You could have been waiting years for this. These are things that you've planted seeds on. I'm getting the energy of work. I'm getting the energy of effort. I don't know how to garden, but you planted seeds, you got the soil ready, you raked the land, you planted the seeds, and you covered the seeds in the dirt, and you packed it lightly, and then you watered it. And then when weeds were growing, you pulled the weeds. And, when different things were happening, you did different things. When weather conditions weren't optimal, you were shielding the plants with, shade and different things like that. I'm hearing that song by Saweetie, like, my dream is like a child and I'm taking all the custody. Obstacles be slowing me, but that I don't really know. I don't know what the fuck she says. I'm sorry. I'm not from the Bay. But basically, this is something that you've put energy and effort into. This is not something where you experienced overnight success. This is not something where this happened so quickly and so easily for you. It's like the manifestation of it is going to come together quickly and easily, and it's going to be like one thing after another. But this is something that you showed up for and that you tended to yourself and that you grew. With the energy of the Eight of Cups, this is a card for me of following your intuition. Going on a journey where only your intuition and your higher self can lead you. Going into a journey where you feel like you're in the dark. At times you could have felt like, am I foolish? Am I not manifesting? Should I have stayed where I was? Should I have done things differently? Because the place that I left wasn't that bad, or it wasn't, this and this and this. Should I have done different things differently? But it's like, no, you're manifesting. You are manifesting this new beginning. You are manifesting this next level. You are creating something, and you're actually creating something that is permanent. You're creating something that's a permanent fix, a long-lasting solution. And with the energy of the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, this is something that is moving towards you very quickly, very rapidly. Comment down below. My time is now. And with the Two of Wands and the King of Swords, this person, this romantic interest that you're coming into union with, this romantic interest that you're going to be meeting while you're out traveling, with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, this is someone that you're going to be working with. This is someone that you're going to be collaborating with. I don't necessarily get that they're going to like work in the same company as you. That's not what I get. I just get like, this is somebody who is more focused on teamwork. There's team building, there's team energy, there's team effort, there's mutual effort. This is somebody who puts in the effort to connect with you and to move the relationship forward. This is someone who shares a dream with you. They share the same dream for life with you. They share the same dream for what they want to create with you. They share the same dream for a family with you. That's what I'm seeing with the energy of the Ten of Cups coming after the King of Swords and the Two of Wands. This is someone who's open and honest, and they are a direct and clear communicator. This is someone who has integrity. This could be somebody who's an air sign. What the fuck mouth? Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Oh my god. Yeah. But regardless of that, I'm just getting a very strong communicative energy. I don't even get the air sign energy that strongly, but what I am getting is just really big, good communication. And you and this person are going to really celebrate. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, and then the Devil, which is crazy. So it's like I'm seeing you and this person really celebrating together. This is someone who you are meeting, like, and I said this before, but it's just coming through even more strongly. This is somebody who you're meeting in a divinely orchestrated way, and they're going to give you everything. So you could have dealt with people in the past where it was just like, okay, they have this and they have this, but they don't really have everything that I'm looking for. It's like this person has everything with the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. It's going to feel like destiny. This is someone who you're going to have a soulmate connection with, because we have the Lovers card here. So there's destiny, there's soulmate energy here, there's a soul contract here, there is a soul connection and a soul level attraction here. And then you also have justice. Justice is a contract, justice is an agreement, justice is a relationship. I'm hearing DTR, which is funny. You guys might be into Jersey Shore. DTR is determine the relationship. So this is someone who is giving you that soulmate energy, that divinely orchestrated energy, that meet cute energy, and they're also giving you justice. They're also giving you contract. They're also giving you, they're asking for your hand in marriage. They're giving you a committed relationship. They're giving you something that is tangible. They're giving you something that is real. And then with the energy of the devil, they're also giving you physical attraction and physical chemistry and just a deep sense of excitement and desire. With the energy of the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck, this just feels like alignment. It just feels like after an ending, after a betrayal, after, I just feel like my collective has been in a bit of a tough cycle. That Five of Wands coming out, it's like change, transformation, healing. That Seven of Pentacles energy. This is something that you have been working for and working towards making happen, working towards receiving, working towards experiencing. And with the energy of the Chariot, it's like success. It's like let's go. So it could have felt like you were moving at a snail's pace. It could have felt like, what's going on? I'm not seeing the results that I want. It could have felt like, why am I not getting what I want and desire? Why am I not growing and expanding the way that I want? But you were growing and expanding, and you were attracting all of these things. And it's like everything, everywhere, all at once. So it's like you're working towards all of these things, you're working towards creating all of these things, and then it's like, okay, when it finally shows up, it's like going from no movement to everything. And that's manifestation. In manifestation, it's a mental game. It takes you being the leader of your mind, the leader of your energy, and that is how you lead your life. That is how you lead your reality. Because with manifestation, there's that chain of events, that bridge of events that has to take place, and that's the how. That's God's job and God's responsibility. And what that means is that we don't typically know what it's going to look like. And because we don't know what it looks like, we don't know how it's going to show up. We don't know how we're going to meet our soulmate. We don't know exactly how we're going to meet our next client. We don't know exactly how we're going to receive that money. It looks like nothing is going on. It looks like nothing is happening until it shows up, until it manifests, until things start manifesting in your physical reality. And then you're able to get it. Like Abraham Hicks' law of attraction talks about how usually it's not until, well, Abraham Hicks' law of assumption, Neville Goddard, and different things like that. It's talked about in a lot of different ways, but basically a lot of the times you don't see how the bridge of events was coming together until you're on the other side, until you have that manifestation. And then it's like, oh, I see how everything came together for me. It's like the house that you're going to be moving into, you couldn't find the right perfect house for you because the house that you were going to be moving into was being rented, and something was going to happen where the person in that home was going to move out of that home. And so you're manifesting your apartment. You're like, I don't know where my next apartment is, or I don't know where my next home is. And end up finding the apartment, you end up finding the home, and it's like, oh, it's only been available for a couple of weeks. Oh, it just came on the market. Like, that makes sense that I didn't know of it before. And it's just like the way that things are going to align for you, the way that things are going to connect for you. It's going to be like one thing that leads into another. I'm hearing that song Green Light by not by Beyonce. Green Light by John Legend. That's his name. I'm ready to go right now. There's just this energy of like one thing after another. It was closed doors and the doors weren't opening and you didn't know how to find the key and you wanted to go through this door but the door was closed, so you moved to the next door and that door was closed, and then you moved to the next door, right? You wanted to get the soulmate relationship, but then that soulmate relationship fell through, and so you moved to focus on your career, and then the career thing wasn't growing and expanding the way that you wanted it to, and so you're working towards these things and you're healing and you're knocking it out and you're growing it and you're expanding it and you're doing all of this work, and then it's like green light and the doors swing open at the same exact time. And it's like one thing after another. Things start moving in your career. Things start growing and expanding in your finances. And then things start growing and expanding for you in romance. And now suddenly you have the car that you wanted. And now suddenly you have the wardrobe that you've been manifesting. And now suddenly you have the home that you've been manifesting. And you're able to get that new furniture that you've been wanting, and you're able to do that traveling that you've been wanting to do. You've been able to experience that expansion that you've been wanting to experience. And that's what I'm seeing for you. I'm seeing you move into a season of adventure. I'm seeing you move into a season of experiencing life. I'm seeing you move into an experience where it's just like one thing after another, green light after green light after green light, where you're just experiencing next level freedom. I am able to do what I want. I'm able to go where I want. I am so supported by the world, and I'm so supported by money that I'm getting the things that I want, and I'm getting the things that I desire. And this is all coming as a consequence of the work that you've been doing. So it's like the fruits of your labor are starting to bloom. And then with the Emperor, the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles, it's like this romantic interest is coming in. And this is somebody who is like really stable. I'm seeing Rome. That thing in Rome, the thing is very popular. That big building in Rome. I mean, there maybe is a lot of this, but I can't remember the name of it right now. So you might be traveling to Rome. You might be traveling to Italy. You might be traveling to Europe. And that's where you're going to meet this person. But what I'm getting here is that this person, this emperor, is going to be like, is a well decorated person, like a well rounded person. This person is successful and this person is stable, but they are grounded because they also had to build everything brick by brick. That phrase is, it's like Rome wasn't built in a day. This is somebody who had to build their success moment by moment, and they're just so like, this is someone who's so successful, and they're also so down to earth. I feel like they have such a grounding presence. And with the energy of the Seven of Wands, I feel like this is somebody who's really strong. Like, I'm getting like physically, this is somebody who is like very physically strong. Like, this could be someone who like likes to like pick you up, or whether this person is like giving you like piggyback rides, or they're just carrying you around, or when like you get married and the guy like picks up the bride and then carries her over the threshold or whatever. It's like just this energy, with the energy of the Seven of Wands, of a man who is really strong, a man who is a very strong lover. And I don't just mean in like an intimate sense, but I mean like this is a man who loves what he does. This is a man who's connected to his purpose. This is a godly man. And when I say a godly man, I don't just mean a man who has a fucking Bible quote in his goddamn Instagram bio. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily mean a man who goes to church, even though he could. But when I say this is a godly man, I mean this is a man who is connected to source energy. This is a man who is connected to the heart and the mind of God. This is a man who's connected to himself on a soul level. This is a man who pursues his passion. Like this man, whatever he's doing for work, he's very, very successful. And what he's doing for work that he's very, very successful in, he's very passionate about it. So whatever it is that he does for work, he believes in his work. He has like a really solid mission. He has a really solid plan for himself that he is just so incredibly passionate about. And it's like, it's something that lights him up on a soul level. It's something that lights him up on a soul level. And because this is a man who goes after his heart, because this is a man who goes after what he loves and what he feels called to, the way that this man is going to pursue you is like relentless. Like not in a weird way, not in any way that's going to make you feel uncomfortable, but it's like this man is somebody who grew up or had an experience where he once felt caged and now he like feels free or some shit like that. And he basically has created an experience for himself. Like for some of you, he could have had a near-death experience or something like that. Of course, that is not going to resonate with everyone, but it's just like something happened in this man's life that caused him to just be someone who shows up, who commits, who goes all in, who is committed to their dream and their vision. And when this person meets you, they're going to be all in about pursuing you, all in about connecting you. I'm getting the energy of someone like they're saying they know a good thing when they see it. Like they know a good thing when they see it. You have had experiences where people know that you're amazing. People are attracted to you. People are attracted to your light. Obviously, you're beautiful. Obviously, you're attractive. Obviously, you're sexy. For people and women who are spiritual, you have all of that source energy within you. It's a very attractive thing. You have a light and it attracts people to you. So it's like people know that you're attractive. People know that you're beautiful. People want to connect with you. People want to know more about you. People want to be around you. But this person is going to want to be around you for so much more. It's like the two of you are going to feel like a breath of fresh air for one another, where this person is just like, oh my God, like this member of my collective is like me. This member of my collective is someone who is connected to their passion and their purpose like I am. This member of my collective is somebody who goes after what she wants in life. She's somebody who's committed. Like, I feel like you guys have similar life stories. You guys have healed from similar things. You guys have overcome similar things. You guys, there's a lot of similarities between the two of you. And I'm hearing that song by Stevie Wonder. And I think it's called That Girl. I'm looking it up. Yeah, it's called That Girl by Stevie Wonder. And he basically is saying that girl thinks that she's so fine that soon she'll have my mind. That girl thinks that she's so smart that soon she'll have my heart. She thinks in no time flat that she'll be free and clear to start with her emotional rescued love. Okay, I'm not reading all of these fucking lyrics. Long story short, you go and listen to the song. It's called Back Girl by Stevie Wonder. It's a beautiful fucking song. He basically is just starting off the song by saying, this girl is so amazing. This girl is so wonderful. She thinks that, I'm going to fall in love with her. And it's interesting because there's a lot of different ways that you can interpret the song, but the way that it's coming through now is that you're going to be in such an energy where like you're feeling yourself. Okay. When this person comes into your life, you're going to be feeling yourself. You're going to be feeling powerful. You're going to be feeling capable of creating positive change in your life. That means you're going to be having that self-esteem. You're going to be winning. You're going to be just feeling successful. Like you have achieved all of these things. You got the new home. You got the new car. You got the money that you want. You put the money in your savings. You put the money in your investments. Like you made it happen. You got the job where you feel respected. You got the position that you wanted. So it's like you're experiencing all of these things that you want in your life, and you're feeling good about yourself. Like, you know that you're the shit. You know that you're amazing. You know that you're good enough. And so this person is going to see that about you. They're not going to think anything negative of it because you listen to the song, and as he continues, Stevie Wonder in the song, he basically is just like, this girl thinks that she's so amazing. And then he's like, and that's why that I have to tell her that I love her. I have to tell her that I want her. I have to tell her that my mind and my body and my soul need her. I have to tell her that I want to, and I have to do all that I can to have her and to win her love. And then in the song, he continues and he has like this like breakdown moment where he's just like, I've been hurting for a long time. And I just feel like this is somebody who has attracted people or experienced relationships with people who didn't get it, who didn't get their vision, who weren't committed, who weren't right for them. So this is somebody who wants love. This is not somebody who is having the time of their life being a bachelor. This is not somebody who wants to be single. This is somebody who wants their life partner. This is an emperor. This is a husband. This person that's coming into your life, they're not husband material. They're husband. They are already in the energy of a husband. So they're going to come to you. And now I'm hearing that song, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Spirit is saying like, no more fixer upper projects. No more, he needs to work on this and he needs to grow through this and he needs to heal through this. Like, no, this person is ready. This person has been yearning. This person has been desiring. This person has been wanting a soulmate. They've been wanting love. So when they meet you and they connect with you and you're doing all of these things and you're checking all of these boxes and you're making them feel this way in their soul, it's like the way that this person feels about their work and purpose is the way that they're going to feel about you. Just something about you is going to resonate so deeply with their soul. Like, I know this is my person. I know this is who I'm meant to be with. I know this is who I need to go after. And this person is going to pursue you with everything that they have because they're going to be so sure about you. So sure that they want to be with you. So sure that they want to take care of you. So sure that they want to support you. So sure that they want to get to know you better. So sure that they want to date you. So sure that they want to see you again. This is not going to be an experience where you go out on a date with somebody and then after, the morning after, you're like, why didn't he call? He didn't call. No, this is the experience where you go out on a date and then he drops you off and he walks you to the front door and then you are in the house. And then when he gets back to the car or he gets back to the subway or he gets back to the whatever, he's already sending you a text message, that night. I had such a great time seeing you. I hope that you have sweet dreams. Like, thank you so much for connecting with me, and thank you for the conversation that you gave me, and thank you for the words that you gave me. Like, oh my God, this is a man who values your energy. This is a man who values your ideas. This is a man who values your mind and your creativity and the way that you see the world. Like, you're somebody who has grown. You're somebody who has healed. You're somebody who has evolved. You're somebody who has learned. You're somebody who has certain masteries and certain skill sets, and the way that this person is going to expand you and the way that you're going to expand this person, like, it just like oh my God, this person is all about you. This person is all about connecting with you. This person is all about working with you and all about making things work with you and making things right with you. This is somebody who is going to rearrange their schedule to connect with you. They want to see you. They want to, just be around you. If they're having an experience where they're at work and they want to come and they want to connect with you, but your schedules are conflicting. They're like, you know what? I can leave work 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes early. I'm going to get this project handled. I'm going to do this and I'm going to leave work 30 minutes early because I want to see you. I want to get at least 30 minutes with you. I want to walk around the park with you. I want to talk to you on FaceTime. I want to, go out for an extended lunch with you or something like that. Like this person is going to put the time, energy, and effort to connect with you, to court you, to talk to you, because this person is going to thoroughly enjoy you. So there's just this energy of friendship. There's this energy of friendship that you're going to have with this person, where it's just two people who, who really understand each other, who really get each other. And we have the Ace of Wands, and this is a rose that's growing out of a book in this deck. And so it just makes me feel like something that came out of a story, something that came out of a fairy tale. So you could have been doing scripting. This is how I want my relationship to be. This is how I want my boyfriend to treat me. This is how my soulmate is going to treat me. This is how my husband is going to treat me. Or you were watching movies and saying, this is how I want to be treated. This is what I want to experience. And it's like the way that this person shows up for you, the way that they speak to you, the way that they treat you, it's going to be exactly out of that book. It's going to be exactly out of that movie. It's going to be exactly out of that experience. Just the person who is all in, the person who is committed, the person who is romantic, the person who is bringing you flowers, sending you flowers, sending flowers to your job, sending flowers to your home, making sure that you've eaten, like buying food for you, taking care of you, supporting you. Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of passion and a lot of excitement, but it's also so sustained because it's the Emperor's energy. So this is not a knight. This is not a king. This is the Emperor. It's like they're saying, like, keep that same energy. Every single thing that this man does in the beginning of the relationship, he's going to do the same thing on the first day of the relationship, and on the 100th day of the relationship, and on the 1,000th day of the relationship, and on the 10,000th day of the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is going to show up in the same way because the Emperor has already created that stability for himself. This is not the man who is going to show up and get hot and cold because, oh, he can't because his finances right now. Oh, he can't because he's stressed about his job right now. No, the stability is already there. The support is already there. The confidence in himself is already there. The self-esteem in himself is already there. And so he's already ready to show up. He's already ready to give. He's giving you gifts because that's who he is, and that's what he wants to do, and that's what he's able to do, and that's what he's going to continue to do. There is no love bombing because this is an Emperor energy, right? You're only going to be love bombed by somebody who can't actually sustain giving you that love. So they pretend in order to, get you and hook you in the beginning of the relationship and manipulate you in that type of bullshit way. This is somebody who is going to show up for you consistently with the energy of the Page of Cups. This is someone who's going to make you feel so safe and so secure and so loved. You're fucking giggling and kicking your feet up in the air. I'm seeing somebody giving you like gifts, like bracelets and just trinkets, like tennis bracelets, earrings, just like really giving you very nice things. Like this person is communicating to you with their actions and their words that they value you, that they like you, that they want to connect with you, that they want to know you more. There's no confusion, there's no chaos, there's none of that old childish bullshit, because this is the emperor. This is a man. This is somebody who doesn't have time for games. This is somebody who is very focused. That emperor energy, that stability that he has in his business, that stability that he has in his life, that stability that he has in his passions. For some of you, this could be a man who already has a child or already has children, take what resonates. But it's just like there is already things that he has, that he pours his time, energy, and effort into, because this is a man that is so committed to his desires, to his cause, to his mission, to the things that he loves. He doesn't have time to spend time with women that he doesn't see having a long-term future with. He doesn't have time to spend time with women who he doesn't see himself marrying. He doesn't have time to spend time with, women and play games with them. He doesn't have time for games. This is a man who takes himself seriously. This is a man who takes his time seriously. They're also saying this is a man who takes his vacation seriously. Like, this is not somebody who's going to be like a stick in the mud, or somebody who is not going to be a fun, good time, because of course there's that energy with the energy of the Knight of Wands, that energy that you're going to be in of adventure and fun. But it's like this person is going to be serious about having adventure with you. This person is going to be serious about doing life with you, about supporting you and taking you places, taking you to experience new things, taking you on different trips and, different things like that. Like, this is a man who takes action. This is a man who makes plans, and he's very serious about it. Like, that's just the strongest energy that I'm getting. This is a man who is very serious. He doesn't have time to play games. He doesn't have time to not communicate how he feels and what he wants. That's not even in him. It's like he is an emotionally expressed man, because he's so connected to his heart and he's so connected to his soul, that he already has that built within him. He already has that openness and that honesty and that like being all in for things within him. So it's like there's no room at all for either of you to play games. There's no room at all for either of you to not know, to question how things are going or what's happening in the connection. This is someone that you can talk to. This is someone that you can communicate with. This is someone who you can talk about your fears with. This person is going to help you. They're going to support you in your career. They're going to help you just heal from old relationship experiences and things like that. Like, this person is just going to be so freaking strong. Like, that's the big message that I'm getting. This is somebody who is going to be so strong, emotionally strong enough to communicate how he feels, emotionally strong enough to communicate that he wants to see you again, emotionally strong enough to communicate to you that he is intending to experience marriage, he is intending to find his life partner, strong enough to communicate to you that he could see himself living the rest of his life with you, strong enough to communicate to you like his intentions with you. This is a man who is going to make his intentions incredibly clear to you from jump. Like, this is not a man who hides behind things. This is not a man who is going to hide his hand. This is not a man who is afraid of rejection. It's like he doesn't have that. So I'm getting very strong entrepreneur energy. It doesn't have to be that, but I am hearing a song Entrepreneur by Jay-Z and Pharrell. So he could definitely be an entrepreneur. Like, when you're an entrepreneur, when you're a man who sets goals and achieves goals, you have to have a good mindset. You have to have the mindset that you're going to win. You have to have the mindset that what you want is already yours. You have to have the mindset that you are capable. And so it's like this man who has created this success for himself. He doesn't live a life where he is ruled by his insecurity. He doesn't live a life where he's like, oh, can I communicate how I feel? Because what if they say no? It's like he doesn't do that. In business, he needs to make deals. He needs to make sales. He needs to build relationships. He needs to do this and this and this. And you have to ask for the sale. You have to ask for what you want. And this is a man who has created so much stability for himself. This is a man who has created so much like wealth for himself, so much success for himself. that it's like he is so used to asking for the sale. He is so used to communicating what he wants. He is so used to communicating what he desires. So as he realizes, which is like immediately, as he realizes that what he wants and what he desires is you and a connection with you and to get to know you better and to see you again and to, date you long term and then to date you exclusively and then, to move towards marriage with you. These are things that he's going to communicate directly, openly, and honestly. So I'm super excited for you experiencing this, collective. You have to comment down below and let me know that you are claiming this. Let me know that this is resonating with who you are and what you're creating. I love you so much. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to attend the virtual retreat that I'm hosting at the end of the month, you can learn more about it and purchase your tickets using the links in the description if you want a personal reading from me, or you want to enroll in some of my courses that will just make you attracting this energy and experience that much easier. Then you can learn about my courses and you can enroll in the ones that resonate deeply with you using those links in the description as well. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you in the next one.